my viewers once again. Like I always tell you, my name is Oni Rosely Temitayo. This is Light Up for the Blind Empowerment Foundation, where we educate ourselves on how blind person can live comfortably in their environments, as well as people who has blind persons around them, how you are going to help them with information that you are listening from this page. So today we are talking about inclusive learning. What do we mean when we say inclusive learning? I'm going to share a beneficiary story with you on how inclusive learning can work. We are in an environment where we have persons with disability everywhere. What I mean by everywhere is that we live in the same community. We live together. We are in the same environment. So when it comes to learning, it is not going to be a separate learning that we have. It should be inclusive. How they are learning should be as the way others are learning. It's not that they should be taken to a segregate place to do learning for them. So I will share my story with you as a student. When I was running my master's program in University of Ibadan, I was a beneficiary of an inclusive learning. In my class, I am my set, I am the only blind person in the class. And I have another person with disability that is hearing impaired. In this class, we learn together with other regular students. No segregation. Whatever the lecturer is disseminating to us, is disseminating it to us collectively. The only thing is that for persons with hearing impairments, he or she cannot hear what the lecturer is saying. Then there needed to be an interpreter before her, sitting directly before her, then signing in the language of the deaf to the hearing impaired lady. As the lecturer is talking, demonstrating, all of these are being done to somebody with hearing impaired. But myself, I can hear what the lecturer is saying. My own way of keeping my record or keeping my class record is to record it on my audio. So all of this will help me to read, to go over and over again. So let me tell you another one concerning inclusive learning as a teacher. I also teach in a regular school. I mean, as a blind person who I am, I teach in a regular school, a school where there is no person with disability. And how does this also work? The first time I see myself before my students were amazed, thinking, how will a blind person teach them in class? But it was all inclusive by the time I started to teach them. I have gotten somebody to write my notes on the board. Then I asked the student who is so fluent and brilliant to read out to me from the board. Sometimes I might tell my students to read what is on the board to me collectively. And all of this has helped their learning skills, because whether they want it or not, they have to participate in the teaching. It's either they read or they answer questions. So all of this has been an inclusive learning, both as a teacher and as a student. All of this can be done as community. Let's make sure that inclusive learning is all around us. Don't segregate. And as we do that, we have growth in our community. Thank you once again. My name is Oni Rosely Temitayo.